he had a quote saying, "I speak life." I just try to speak on stuff I experience, my downfalls, my trials, my tribulations, you know. I feel like music more fun when it's relatable. You know what I'm saying? Like if I make you feel something, you'll come back and listen to it again.
The One More Time Music Podcast. Genuine conversations with genuine people about music. Hosted by Henry with a 3 and Playback Ben.
Went from Beamer Coops to Penzel, storm what this to is, so part that one more time. Part that one more time. Part that shit like one more time. They part that one more time.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for another episode of the One More Time podcast.
One more time.
It's Thursday.
One more time.
You know what time it is. I'm Playback Ben, here with my co-host.
Henry with a 3. Henry with an E was already taken. So we made a little adjustment and then I popped out.
Jeez, doesn't get old. Henry, who do we have on the podcast today, my friend?
Welcoming in today on the One More Time podcast, Jay Tragedy.
Jay.
Hey, we're not gonna do this today.
Because his music's very sad. Is that right?
It's Dre Majesty.
So sorry. Dre Majesty.
Yes, sir.
In.
Did it autocorrect wrong when I told you who was coming on the, it was a voice note. I don't know if you just misinterpreted it.
I based it on his music. I thought that's what it was, you know.
Henry been knowing me for 6 years, you guys.
Yeah, I know this, man.
That kind of hurt.
Come on.
So Henry, in all seriousness, who do we have sitting right here in the hot seat today on the podcast?
This is the one and only, the bar spitter, the penman of the century.
Facts.
Dre Majesty.
Dre, we appreciate you coming on today, man.
I appreciate you guys having me. I've been wanting to come on for a minute. Thank you.
Yeah, we definitely had to get you on, so we're going to dive right into it if you're ready.
Yes, sir.
Good deal. So your older brother ended up calling an audible last minute before you were born.
Yeah, facts.
And he named you something that your mom was not going to name you.
Nah.
What was your mom going to name you? What would you have been had he let her go on with that?
My mom wanted to name me A Miracle.
With the A in front of it?
With an A in front of it.
A miracle.
Yes. I don't know why, but that was her name. My brother was just like, hey, listen, I'll make you a deal. If it's a boy, let me name it. So shout out to Book for the save.
Shout out, Book.
Yeah. Because elementary school would have been
Although
rough.
a miracle would have been a dope artist name. Have you ever considered it being like an artist?
Nah,
It's a little feminine.
Yeah, elementary school would have been tough. Middle school too. I would have never made
the bullies wouldn't have let up.
Shout out to Book for the save, man.
Yep, shout out to Book. Yeah, so Book ended up being, a big, I would say, mentor, father figure of yours. And your music is about as real as it gets. I mean, Henry referenced it in the intro. Paint us a picture of kind of where you grew up, what it was like growing up where you're from.
I'm a Grady baby originally. I was born at Grady Hospital.
Shout out Grady.
Yeah. Shout out Grady. So about maybe 3-4, Atlanta was kind of rough. My mama had me in Bowen Homes projects. Any housing projects in Atlanta, anybody tell you in the 90s was rough. So she decided to move me and my older brother, my second old. I'm the youngest of 4. So she decided to move us to Union Point, Georgia. That's a rural town about an hour away from Athens, Georgia, if you're familiar with UGA. Mm-hmm. So my mom moved us to the small country. About maybe 500 people go to the high school, maybe. We only have a Walmart. Very, very
you do
small.
have a Walmart, though.
Nah, it's one in Madison, but we don't have a Walmart. Oh. We didn't have one on the road, but it was super small. So,
okay.
That was her way of just trying to give us a better opportunity to grow up. You know what I'm saying? A more calmer, setting for us to grow up in.
Nice.
But it wasn't so calm.
Nah,
I wouldn't say. I mean, at least your music references a lot. There's a lot of different topics that you rap about. Mm-hmm. Tell us about some of the things that you witnessed, you experienced, growing up where you're from.
See, a lot of people I feel like can relate to me is because, when you grow up in a single parent home, it's a lot that comes with too. And also too, my mom had me when she was older. So she wasn't able to work as much as she wanted to, it was already hard because, I'm the youngest. She already had 4 boys. So, what I'm saying? She transitioning into getting the older ones, out of high school and into the world, but you still got young children in the house. So, it was hard, what I'm saying? a lot of support and attention that like you get in a 2-parent household. I wasn't awarded that same, attention and, love and care, what I'm saying, which I'm not mad about, stuff happens for a reason and stuff, but
it's almost impossible to get the same amount, right?
Yeah, it's not, it's just, it don't happen like that, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of stuff you kind of gotta learn on your own, you know what I'm saying? Also too, with it not being a male figure in the house all the time, because as my older brother got old, he entered the military, and I was like 4 or 5, so without like a male present in the house, it's certain stuff you just not gonna talk to mom about. You know what I'm saying? That's awkward. Like I'm not going to mom about girls.
Yeah.
You know, so it's certain stuff I'm not send my mom down to talk about. So a lot of stuff you have to learn like trial by fire. You know what I'm saying? So like that's just a lot of my music is about one of my favorite rappers ever. He from East Atlanta. His name is Dollar, rest in peace. He had a quote saying, "I speak life." So I just try to speak on stuff I experience, my downfalls, my trials, my tribulations, stuff I experience, and I feel like music more fun when it's relatable. You know what I'm saying? Like if I make you feel something, you'll come back and listen to it again. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what I do. That's what got me into it. You know what I'm saying?
Creates a bond kind of between you and the listener.
Yeah, like
It's real.
it's like, man, I lived through that. I felt that. I remember when I saw and so like, yeah, I want you to come back. You know what I'm saying?
And can you tell people also, we had a session last week and we kind of got off topic in the middle of the session. You were talking about the type of music you make and the type of music that you refuse to make.
Oh yeah. It's a lot of, I understand we're in a different era now. So it's a lot of, with the social media influences and too, like, you gotta be real with us being young and black. Like it's a certain image. They want to put you in a box, they want you to fit into a certain image and stuff. But I don't have to be in the club, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to make the turn up, the violent, you know what I'm saying? Like the stereotypical, pop music, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to do that. I'm a throwback, you know what I'm saying? It sounds crazy though, but I feel like I was born in 1994. If I was born in 1984, I would be a superstar by now. Like Nas would have loved me, Pop would have loved me, like Biggie would have loved me, like, you know what I'm saying? I know, we in a different time and stuff, but I'm a throwback, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to make music for the strip clubs and the parties and stuff. I'm for the car ride. I'm for the late night when, you know what I'm saying, when you want to vent, you know what I'm saying, when you feel like you laying down and you want to relax. I'm for that, you know what I'm saying? So
it's like a level of self-awareness.
Yeah,
I was like, man,
I don't have to
most
do
people
that.
don't even know what they're making music for.
I don't have to do that.
Sadly.
You know what I'm saying? That's not something I don't have to jump on that bandwagon. I love TikTok. No offense to my shit talk. I don't have to make TikTok music. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to this is what I do. This is for me. I make music I'm the rapper's rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm for me. I'm for the other guys who really rap. For one of the biggest compliments for me as an artist is when other guys who I know can really, really rap be like, that was fire. I really enjoyed that. I really appreciated that. I'm a rapper's rapper. I'm for us. You know what I'm saying? So
it's that competitive spirit of rap that used to be so ingrained in the culture.
Yeah, it's gone.
It's not the same.
Yeah, it's weird though, cause like I saw somebody ask a question. They was like, "Do anybody care about being the best rapper alive anymore?" And it's like nobody really does, cause it don't come with nothing. Like it don't come with incentives or like more money and stuff. Like everything.
Is Wayne the last one that said it?
Yeah, he was the last one to claim it. Yeah,
I think so.
He was the last one to claim it. But we in a generation too where I feel like it's weird, where it's this thing where like, nobody wants to step on nobody's toes. Everybody want to be accepted. Everybody. Which I find weird is people are, and I see it all the time, is people linking up and faking fake relationships because they feel like somebody got a wave or they hot right now, they popping right now. When I don't do that, everything is genuine. You know what I'm saying? And two, I'm so confident in what I do and my ability that I don't seek nobody else's approval. I'm going to put it out. And if you like it, and because I feel like it's good, you're going to gravitate to it. If you put out good music or good, that's with anything. If it's a good product, people going to gravitate to it. I'm not co-signing nothing or no music because I want to be accepted. I hope he likes me. I'm going to say I like, no. I'm about genuine connection, genuine music. I'm going to put it out. And if you like it, cool. If not, it's okay too.
If you could just sum that up. So here on the One More Time podcast.
One more time.
When we feel like an artist has dropped a gem, and there were several in there, give us, just for the people that are just kind of listening on a car ride or while they're working out or on a walk or whatever, sum that up for them one more time, because that's very powerful, and I don't think a lot of artists really understand that.
You do not have to chase any wave. You do not have to chase any trends. Trends come and go. Good music is timeless. So make what you like. Create what you like, and put it out to the world. And if it's good, if it's quality, people will gravitate to it.
Because who you are
Yes.
isn't going to change.
Facts.
So
You know,
that's when the trends change. But like,
if it's authentic, if it's real, people can, when it's real, we can tell.
love
When it's
that.
authentic, we can tell. You know what I'm saying? You can only fake it for so long.
Yep.
You know,
That's something we talk about a lot, is that there's only so much you can hold up a facade for so long,
Yes.
right? And I think people are maybe nervous about being their true self or something. You know, to your point, they might see something and like they're not like that, so they think that maybe that's the only way to be or whatever. But genuine, authentic self is really what is going to attract other people, because you're not the only one that is like that.
no.
You know, there's so many people in the world that, like, yeah, you're one of one, but yet there's similarities that people can draw from, and that, to your point, will gravitate towards you. Now, finding those people is a whole other,
Yes.
you know,
One of the-
discussion. But
Shout out targeted marketing.
Facts. Facts.
Yeah.
One of the maybe
they don't actually just come to you, but if you can find them, they will
They're
then
there.
gravitate towards you.
most
Yes.
def. One of the best and worst things that could have happened to music, maybe, because you know, it was a shift later on, like with the internet and streaming and stuff. I feel like it was a time when people made music. Henry, you can attest to this. You grew up in a time where you got into music because you really liked it. You really had a passion for it. You get what I'm saying?
Definitely.
You know, I started writing and making music. I really was like, man, I got Tupac tattooed on me. You know, if you, I can see it on, I got Tupac tattooed on me. So I want to be a rapper. I'm like, you know, I want to create because it was fun. It became, I don't know when, but it was a shift as Instagram started to take off and social media and stuff. When people started to see how much money rappers were getting in cars, which we know for a fact, Henry, because you do too, being we in the industry. A lot of this stuff is a facade. A lot of these cars are rented. A lot of these whips and houses are rented.
Yep.
A lot of these people in the red with their labels. But when you see this stuff and you see the curtain up, it make, I want to rap too. Shit, they getting. It's kind of like when you saw drug dealers back in the day. If you from where I'm from, you can test, like, a lot of guys got into drug dealing because they saw the chains and the whips coming through the hood. Like, if you stay in a poor neighborhood, you're not seeing no Benz anywhere. Like, how you get a Benz? Oh, he drugged? Oh, okay, I want to rap. So if you on the internet and you log in and you see these rappers with these cars and these cars and these houses and chains, like, I want to rap. So a lot of time the passion is left for it. You know what I'm saying? If you in it for the wrong reasons, which I don't, not nobody if we want to get money, I feel it, but the artistry and the passion is lacking of, like, just want to make quality good music. This is why you only hear a song or two from an artist and we never hear from them again.
Yeah.
Or that's why it's a lack of good albums. Like, can you name the last album you listened to all the way through and you were like, man, no skips. Man, that was a great album.
It's all about they got to just make a whole project of hits.
Yeah.
It's not about the
Last great project you heard.
experience.
Honestly, a guy we're having on the podcast next, this dude Faye.
Okay.
His album Bake Sale, and honestly, it's because I do research on artists, so it's like, and I mean, shit, your project, Heartbreak Hotel, that we'll get into in a minute, great project. But yeah, if I didn't do research on people for a freaking living, it's like,
Wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
it's sad to say, you're right.
Yeah.
But so you mentioned Tupac being a huge inspiration of yours. You guys have something in common. You guys both fell in love with kind of the poetry of rap.
Facts.
Do you remember that poetry slam in school?
Yes, when I was 11, I did a poetry. Shout out Mr. Simpson. He had a poetry slam, and I did a rap over Lil Wayne's "I'm Me," and that kind of sparked it. Later on that year, I won the Georgia Merrill Brown Poetry Society first place for a poem I wrote called "I Pray." So I won first place. I got published. I got put in a book, and that kind of sparked it. Like, man, I can kind of write.
I can do this.
Yeah, I can write. And ever since then, it's been on, man. It's just, that time when I was at 08, 09, Lil Wayne was huge, humongous. So I'm like, man.
And he can write.
Yeah, he can write. You know what I'm saying? So I used to take one of the things that I remember taking my vocabulary where it's home, and I'm like, I'm gonna put all these in my raps. I'm gonna put these in my verses. You know what I'm saying? Like, forcing it, but it helped in the long run because, like, you know, you well worded and you well read. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's where it really started. And then that's too for me just watching so many documentaries on Tupac and, like, watching old YouTube videos. You know, they got 1,000 Tupac documentaries. You know what I'm saying? Especially you get on YouTube, they got all the interviews and everything. For him to only have lived 25 years with so much, you know, material, you know what I'm saying? So, and I kind of fell in love when him was just, he was himself. I feel like people say he, you know, a lot of times he get the rep for they were saying like he was up and down, wishy washy, because you know a lot of times he had the songs like Dear Mama and Keep Your Head Up, but then he had Hit 'Em Up,
Fuck These
you
Hoes.
know, and Ambitious as a Rider, and people and now people understand them like as a man, as a human any day. You wake up with different feelings every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was honest. He was himself. It's no way you're the same person every day. You're not at peace every day. You're not, yay, guys, let's get along. Like, no.
And he made music to represent all the different sides. He didn't try to just like hide one side of him.
Yes.
He was very open to all the parts of him.
When people talk about the age-old Tupac Biggie debate, the one thing you have to give Pac is Pac showed you every emotion of him. He showed you every part of him as a man. I felt like I knew him. I never met Pac, but he showed you every layer of him.
Yeah.
Sad, depressed, volatile, hurt, betrayed, go to war. I'm in love, lust.
Yeah,
It was nothing. It was no stone left unturned.
Yeah.
So I hate when people try to make it seem, oh, well, he was that's a human. You know what I'm saying? He showed you every facet of him. When I felt like with Biggie, with a lot of rappers today too, like you only get to see so much of them. You know what I'm saying?
Who are they really?
Yeah,
like, what would they be like if you hung out with them?
A lot of people aren't vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what make. I think that's why even he been dead for what 25 years, a long time. People still connect with him. You know what I'm saying? He was vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? So that was the thing that not only was the music and the writing good, it was just like, hey, this is who I am. Deal with it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And so your love for writing, you've taken on some aliases.
Yes.
Pen this, pen
Yes.
that. Tell us some of the
Penzel Washington, Pen Diesel. I got another one. I already said Penzel Washington, Pen Diesel. What else? Oh, Pen Roethlisberger.
Pen Affleck.
Yeah, Pen Affleck. Thank you. I was forgetting one. Pen Affleck. Yes, thank you. Different.
Yeah.
Pen Franklin?
Yes.
Yeah, so that just obviously pays homage to your love for writing.
Yes.
The fact that you know, I always found that hilarious.
Yeah.
And anytime you could, you would pun off of the word pen, right?
I think last session he was saying they got to put his pen in the Hall of Fame.
Facts. Our pen
If there's
gotta
a
go in the
utensil
Hall of Fame.
it's getting
Holla at me.
framed.
Guinness. Holla at me. The most pen aliases ever.
Talk to us about your writing process. How do you write?
I'm gonna be completely honest. So like at about 18, 19, I don't know if I just got lazy or what happened, but it became like I stopped writing. And just cause, you know,
Mr. Penzel Washington stopped
Doesn't
writing.
use a pen.
Yeah, mental. It's all mental. But
So it's a figurative
it's a
pen.
figurative.
Metaphorical pen.
Metaphorical pen. Basically.
So how are we going to put that in the Utensil Hall of Fame?
Just we just gonna get a picture of a pen. We're gonna fit it in the
There we go.
fact. But
You got like a brain scan
Yeah.
of his head.
you know, that's a good one. We'll
Make
take a
it an
screenshot of my
NFT.
head. Yeah,
There you go.
facts.
His brainwaves.
Facts. So what I started to do was kind of like a lot of rappers do though, except you know, when you're not signed or you don't have a big label pushing you, you can't just really just go in the studio, you know what I'm saying, and just freestyle and stuff. So what I started to do was,
Because you're paying hourly.
you know, you're paying hourly. So depending on like what I'm inspired by, I have an idea, I rap it to myself. And I rap it to myself, and I got the first 4 bars, and then I'm like, all right, okay, now start again, another 4, you know what I'm saying, and I might keep it, you know what I'm saying, and later on the day, if I get inspired again, I might come back to it, depending on if I have a beat or not, I let the beat play, and sometimes depending on, you know, how I'm feeling, I let the beat play for, you know what I'm saying, all day, or I come back to it the next day or the next week, you know what I'm saying, and it's just a thing, like I mentally started to keep my verses, like Henry would tell you, when I come in the session, like it's always, all right, I'm ready to pull it up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I kind of know where I want to go. So I don't really
But you don't even iPhone notes.
No.
If it's good enough and he knows he's going to use it, then he remembers it.
Yeah,
If
I
he
keep-
doesn't remember it, it wasn't good enough.
I don't like it. Yeah.
It's not going to
Like,
get used.
You know, it's the trash pile. So
Yeah.
that's how I started to. And then too, I feel like too, like kind of with the writing and stuff, like, you know, it's kind of it's good to visualize stuff, but like I kind of do everything off of emotion. So when I make someone like, ooh, I liked that, or my best friend Kayati here, he's here, so I call him sometimes.
Shout out
like,
Kayati.
Yeah, shout out my boy.
Shout out
You
Kayati.
know?
Kayati,
Yeah, so
might just have to get you on the podcast, my friend.
so
He's
I-
not far away.
Yeah, fact. So I FaceTime him, or Desi will tell you. Desi, shout out
Shout out
Desi
Desi
too.
to Nero.
Shout out Desi. He's already claimed episode number 33.
Facts.
Episode spelled with 3 3s. No.
2 3s.
2 3s, excuse me. Check
Or
my
4
math.
3s if you count the 33.
There will be so many 3s going on in that episode.
I can't wait.
So
Yeah.
it's so crazy. Like I do this thing where I challenge myself to like Desi will tell you, like, do you have to make a rap about everything? So I either call one of them like, and I spit a bar or two and like, oh, that's fire. Or I hit Desi with a voice message like, you know, I don't know. Like, oh, that's fire. I like that. Cause I know y'all been really into trading, you know what I'm saying, the stock options. And Desi been sending me courses and stuff.
We're sharing plays.
Yeah, so I said I'm counting up the numbers and I focus on figures. Desi taught me how to trade, and I still won't ever trade on my niggas. Just like, you gotta make a bar about everything. I'm like, I just, you know what I'm saying? I just try, you know, that's just exercising. But
he challenged you to rap about the stock market.
Yeah, you know, you know,
gladly accepted.
Facts. So,
and you delivered.
Yeah, you know,
sounds great.
So like, it just, I shoot them ideas, or that's another thing. I might text them like a bar, like, hey, check this out, and you know, I like it, I keep it. But like, everything is just like a mental exercise to me.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm so good with just like stepping in. Like, a lot of times I might turn the light off in my room and just focus on what I want to do and like play the beat until I get what I want to say, because I'm in the room rapping to myself. You know what I'm saying? Rapping it out loud till I get it down pat, you know what I'm saying? So it just depends, you know, how I'm inspired.
But like you mentioned, you know, drawing inspiration from like real life things that you've experienced or whatnot. So are you like replaying things in your head and
most
like
definitely.
Just whatever
Most definitely.
vibe you get in because of the beat or whatever?
I'm super emotional.
You'll honestly like think back of like, damn, I saw this.
Yeah, I'm
incorporate that.
I'm super emotional. I had a song called Jason's Lyric Freestyle, and I was in love with a woman who I will not mention, but she was light skinned, kind of like Jada Pinkett. And you know, I got a thing for, you know, I'm a Tupac fan, so it just kind of put me in the mind of, you know what I'm saying, Jason, the movie. You ever seen the movie Jason Lyric? You ever seen the movie? All right, okay, it's cool. It's a black cult classic, but yeah.
Now we're just racist for not seeing it, apparently.
No, you good. But so
note to self, watch what was it?
Jason's Lyric.
Jason.
But it was a love story. And it just involved a lot of tragedy, you know what I'm saying? And it kind of just put me in the mind of what I was going through at the time. And when I heard the beat and how I was feeling, I decided to go with that name. But like I draw inspiration from a bunch of stuff. You know, I met I think we met Patron first, and then we met you.
Shout out Justin.
Shout
Padron,
out to
one
Patron.
time.
Like,
Padron.
Yeah.
We haven't forgot about you.
We'd love to have you on the podcast.
We are in process of getting you on, but
Yeah.
we need to make that happen.
That's my guy. So I got a song, I got a freestyle called Castleberry Hill Freestyle. The studio that Patron records at is
Shout out
Castleberry
Hills,
Hill. You know
man.
what I'm saying? So
Castle.
you know, so that's just, it just depends on where I'm at, what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying?
And you're able to put yourself in that place, like so, very viscerally in your mind.
You get what I'm saying? Because everything I do really is from like, it's emotion driven. It's like mental, you know, it's very genuine. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really fake it. So it just depends on where I'm at and what I'm doing.
Yep. So you're sporting some merch right now.
Yes.
I want to get right into it. So Heartbreak Hotel, excuse me.
Maybe stand up for a quick second so we can get a
We got Heartbreak Hotel,
you know,
the t-shirt, we got the hat on.
We got the mask.
He got the mask. Because we're still in a pandemic, folks.
That's right.
Be safe out there.
Stay safe.
Yep. So Heartbreak Hotel is one of your projects.
Yes.
I know that there's been rumors about a Heartbreak Hotel 2 coming out.
Yes.
But so tell us about, what is Heartbreak Hotel? What was the concept for the project? What was it all about?
Okay, so one of the biggest misconceptions about the word heartbreak is a lot of times people always associate it with relationships. You know, relationships with your counterpart. You know, people fail to realize that anything can break your heart. You know, family can break your heart. Work relations can break your heart. Not getting a promotion can break your heart. If you had plans to go to the beach and it's raining, it's like, damn, man, like that could break your heart.
Heartbreaker.
A life can break your heart. So it was about me being in a place where, you know what I'm saying, like I lived in Texas for a while, so I was far from home, you know what I'm saying. This was a big part of me growing up and, you know, maturing as a man. So I was far from home and I was dealing with a lot of emotion stuff that I left Georgia without dealing with. So the apartment I was staying in at the time, it felt like Heartbreak Hotel because I was dealing with all these emotions, you know what I'm saying? It was I made it a figuratively a place, like, you know what I'm saying?
Because it was temporary.
Facts,
like
you know
a
what I'm
hotel.
saying? Yeah.
You didn't want to stay there forever.
That's facts. So like this is why you come to get all your baggage off. It's figuratively a place where you come to get your baggage off. Any emotion, you come get it off here. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about it here. So that's what that stands for. You know what I'm saying?
Metaphor runs deeper than I realized.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, no, because obviously I know you, but I didn't know the story behind it. So when I was, you know, doing some prep work, I was talking to someone about the project and that was interesting. So what's one of your favorite songs off of that project?
The original one?
Yeah.
I got a song called Juicy. Shout out to Aura and Silence for making that beat.
Shout out the producers, man.
When I heard this
Got
beat,
to.
Yep.
I was working the third shift job. When I heard this beat, I went upstairs. This was like, it might have been 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. I made this first verse in maybe 10, 12 minutes. And it got some, like, one of my most well-written, like, metaphorical, like, my father had the MacBook. He tech savvy and he gave the game up, like, and beat on the sticks badly. Like, come on, man. If you ever been beat in Madden, you know you got to get off the sticks.
Get off the sticks.
You know what I'm saying? It just had a bunch of gems in it. It had,
21-0 skunk.
man, it has if he ain't watch Rugrats, do not trust him. I'm a 90s baby, nigga. Tommy never left Chucky. If you grew up watching Rugrats, you know what I'm talking about. And, you know, so it was just it was one of them, like, I had to get this out. And, you know, I think I needed that project, you know, to, you know, because a lot of times, especially too, like, people don't really realize, like, mental health is really important. A lot of times people don't deal with the stuff they battling. So that was a way for me to, it was the first time too.
Therapeutic.
Yes, it's the first time too I recorded with somebody, with Desi wasn't around and you wasn't recording my music. So I had to find my own engineer. You know what I'm saying? I had to find my own, you know, I'm in Texas. I'm from Georgia. I never lived outside the state. So I found my own. It's so crazy. I found my engineer. I went to a studio he was working at, and I tried to set up a meeting, and the owners one day, and he was just, it was my shout out Jew. I love you, my guy. Jew had came and showed me the studio, and I was like, hey, can I pick my engineer? He was like, yeah. I said, I want you. Ever since that day, Jew recorded every project in Texas for me. And he ended up moving to a studio in Dallas, but he was like, he treated me like family. And just, it was, I needed that project just because I was dealing with a lot. You know what I'm saying? I had moved to Texas. I was, you know, going through a breakup and stuff. Like, it was for me to get that out. You know what I'm saying?
How important is it to find an engineer you trust to, like, convey this whole,
Jew
like,
was
artistic
great
emotion that you have? Like,
Jew was great. XDOXO Wave on Instagram. That's his name. But Jew, that's my guy. And then he always tell me, like, man, you one of my favorite guys to record. I'm like, why would you say that? He was like, cause you come in, you ready to work, and you just fire. He said, and you honest. He said, if I took this job, being an engineer, I was gonna be honest with my artists. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I really like what you're doing. You fire. You know what I'm saying? So it was, and a lot of times people won't be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times if I had a bad take, he would, hey, I think you could do that again. Do it better.
mm-hmm.
Maybe
do it
one
more time.
That's
how the whole thing started.
Let's play a snippet from
Juicy.
But I know I don't even know the head. A new felon, locked up and can't get 2 letters. Detectives got a snitch, he like who telling. Police supply the heat, the whole crew melting. This is first trial, so this a new lesson. In his cell stressing, Lord bless him. I got working double shifts. He don't even file taxes cause he owe the government. And if they find out where he live, he gon' be on the run again. Study ducking them, he trying to leave his past, but it's keeping up with him. But it's
so that was a snippet from Juicy off of Heartbreak Hotel 1.
That was my intro, yes.
That was the intro track.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Yeah, so that was setting the stage for bring your baggage, no shame in feeling kind of all the emotions that life brings.
Yeah, it's this thing where people feel like, you know, especially with the internet now, not to bag on the internet and that, but you know, the internet, you could be whoever you want to be. You know, you can be whoever you want to be on the internet, but you know what I'm saying? Like, that's tiring. When I could just show you who I am now, and I'm gonna be the same person every time you see me. You know what I'm saying? That's a freedom. A lot of people got to hold, the current got to come down at some point. I'm emotional. You know what I'm saying? I'm very emotional. I ain't gonna hide it. You know what I'm saying? So that was Heartbreak Hotel. Like, hey, everything I'm dealing with now, I'm finna talk about it. I'm just finna make a project.
Yeah.
So that was
and so I think, you know, having faith in yourself and seeing kind of a better life for yourself, and, you know, taking it upon yourself to get out of the situations that you might have seen, you know, your peers dealing with, you dealing with, your family dealing with, whatever. You know, that's a big part of, I think, what defines you, is that kind of ability to persevere and kind of, you know, find your way out.
Self-assess.
Yep.
Yeah.
So what are some other characteristics do you think that kind of define you as a person?
I'm very reliable. Like, you can count on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm very reliable. If I say I'm gonna do, I stand on my words. If I stand on nothing else, as a man, you know, the term is man of your word. You know what I'm saying? You know, so that's, if I say I'm gonna do something, I'm coming through. You know what I'm saying? I'm very reliable. I'm very transparent too. And two, I'm not for me to be, I'm self-confident, but I'm not self-absorbed. And you always have to take yourself out of your shoes and look at stuff from a different perspective. You know, I'm very self-aware. So like a lot of times you'll get these signs when it's time to leave anything, a job, a relationship, a friendship, a working situation. You will receive signs, you know, with, okay, maybe time to move away. Maybe time to get out of here. A lot of times people ignore those signs. You can overstay your welcome in a lot of places. And that's one of I really appreciate. It's like when I knew when my time was up with certain things, it was, all right, it's time for something new. You know what I'm saying? You never want to walk into anything.
That's tough though.
Yeah, that's very hard.
People cling on to any last bit of like, I mean, even myself speaking from like a past relationship, I mean, I let it go on, I would say way too long because you think maybe
and
it's
comfortable
me,
with
maybe
it.
it's
and comfort
You're scared to restart.
Yeah, comfort is. People don't want to not be comfortable.
Yeah,
you don't want to try something different.
That's why I like my king size bed.
You
and
know,
like
comfort. But you know,
my 5 pillows when I sleep. I mean, come on,
that's true.
Sleep outside once, man. Change your life.
A lot of times you get comfortable though, it stunts your growth.
You miss out on
opportunities. You know what I'm saying? You cannot grow when you're comfortable. You cannot grow if you're not being challenged.
Oh, I mean, this podcast has been literally such a step outside of my comfort zone. Like, I like talking to people, but like being filmed and recorded.
But y'all been doing good though.
And reaching out to people like, we know you, but like there's been guests on that, you know, I don't know well. And
met
like
for the first time.
Speaking with their, you know, close like loved ones that, you know, helped, you know, me prepare for their stories and whatnot. I mean, it's definitely a step outside my comfort zone, but when you do take that step and it can make you feel like so much more alive than you were anything.
You only regret
anything
the stuff you don't try. You only regret stuff you don't try. And y'all been doing great with the podcast. I like it.
We appreciate it. We appreciate that. Did you guys hear that?
One more time.
You've been doing great with the podcast. I love it.
I was like, Dre Majesty, put it in writing. Speaking of cosigns, you've gotten a cosign from a hometown friend or collaborator or just guy you know from the neighborhood, Mr. Foogiano,
facts.
Who signed
free Foogiano, please.
Free him, free Foo, who signed with Gucci Mane's 1017 label. He's been public about supporting you. I've seen it multiple times on his Instagram stories and whatnot. I mean, someone that has taken that step further in their career to have, to your point, guys that maybe you think can rap, calling you like, damn, that's fire.
Yeah.
I mean, something like that has to feel good, especially coming from.
If it mean a lot, and I grew up with dude, we done hooped together before. We done, we saw each other, we both making music around the same time. So him giving me the cosign and being like, yeah, you hard, you nice. Which so crazy is, and I gotta be honest, he was telling me that before he ever got signed.
Yeah,
he was showing me that love before ever.
I would imagine, yeah. Because why would he start doing it after he got signed, right? Unless he really meant it.
Shout out Chop too. Shout out
Chop.
Chop, NBA's Chop.
Chop. Okay,
that's Foogiano cousin. But Chop tell you like he know like, man, Dre hard.
Yeah,
Dre hard, man. Chop hard too. Chop gonna be on Heartbreak Hotel too. Volume 2. Shout out Chop. But
We'd love to have you on the podcast.
We'd love to have you on the podcast, my friend.
That's my guy. So he had been saying that before we ever even got older, like when we was young, he was saying like, yeah, you hard, dude, you hard. So him saying it when he got the platform to other people know, it mean a whole lot to me.
Yeah, because they definitely, if anything, people will say something before they've maybe gotten to a certain level. They're not as open about who they support. Sadly,
kept the same energy.
I think that they should be, but like that's. That was really cool for me
to
have ties to Foo also through my artist, and then seeing him shout you out. I was like, I know Dre. I was like, hell yeah, Dre is a real one, man. So
free Foo.
Yep, free Foo. But yeah, so tell us about the Nobody Believed. That's a lot of Gatorade chugging there.
My bad, John.
Stay hydrated, my friends. So tell us about the Nobody Believed mixtape release party. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do. So
tell us what happened with that night, because I don't think it went as planned.
Nah,
necessarily.
So it was a part of my life where I said we moved to a small town, so we had it. It was this summer of 2014. I had the summer. I went and shot my first like ever official video. And I'm so cool with the shout out Greg Perkins too. He probably never gonna watch this, but he used to be the police.
Hey, never say never, my friend.
If you do watch this, I'm shouting you out.
I'm gonna make sure that Greg Perkins watches this episode.
So he used to be the police chief in Union Point.
Oh, actually, I'm not gonna hit him up.
Union Point so small they don't have a police department no more. This is how small the city we moved to is.
They just got
It's
rid
just
of it.
lawless.
Yeah,
There's no laws.
The surrounding cities sometimes cover it.
that's it. They got the city
If
of the
they're
street.
not busy.
Yeah, this town of the street is now police. in Union
Athens
Point.
police has to drive an hour
Oh
away
my God.
if they're not busy.
So I was so cool with Greg Perkins. I went to shot my first video on Darwin Street. He went and got me a police block, and they blocked the whole street off of me. I shot 100 times for anybody that would dare tell you. But Greg Perkins, he gonna got me a police escort. Like they blocked off the whole 100th Street for me in Union Point, and I shot my video. We marched down the street in Union Point. Me and Desi went and got like 1,000 CDs printed. I had the Union Point Rec Center rented out. Shout out DJ Anti, Kimon Calloway, my guy. He worked with Cameron Carday a lot, the engineer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
Heard
my
of
guy. So they went and got me a DJ. We got the flyers going. Like I'm excited. Everybody telling me they coming. So
It was the talk of the town, from what I
it was
heard.
yes, it was
Like it really was. Like
it was bumping.
It was buzzing.
Me being young, I'm 19, y'all, so forgive me. So I ain't at my own party right now. This is like the party that kicked off is like 8, 9, but I'm up the street. I'm in Greensboro. I'm up the street. It's the town, like neighboring Union Point. I'm with my girlfriend at the time. Shout out to her.
Shout out to her. You almost didn't want to do it.
Yeah, but anyway.
Hey, that's how big of a man he is.
Yeah.
Still shouted her out.
Still shout out to
love.
exes.
It's all love to her. But I'm with my girlfriend at the time, and I get a call. My mom called me. Dre, they say the party is packed. It is packed. It's going good. I'm like, oh, okay, but I'm on the way right now. So Greensboro to Union Point ain't nothing but a 10-minute drive. So I get to the party. So I arrive at the rec center that we rented out. It's all dark. I'm like,
You're like, is this a surprise
what's
party?
going on? Man? Like, I'm shocked. I'm like, so I hop out, and the first thing they tell me is like, yeah, the police shut it down. I'm like,
I thought they had your back. I
I'm
thought
like,
they were.
yeah, I'm like, so
Where's
like,
Greg?
Captain Perkins.
Where Greg was at? I guess he was off duty. So what happened was 2 people got to fighting. 2 girls got to fighting. Police get called. It's underage drinking in there and everything. We ain't got no liquor license in there. You know, we in the hood, man.
Yeah.
My party got shut down.
He didn't even
Before
make
you
it.
got
I
there.
didn't
He
even
didn't
get to
make it.
enjoy it. Party got shut down.
Because the way it was described is you were pulling some Hollywood shit.
Yeah,
And
I
he was at the
feeling
hotel.
myself.
He was in Greensboro at the hotel with his girl.
Yeah, I was feeling
He
myself.
was talking about wanting to come in the back entrance, all fucking Hollywood.
Yeah, I was gonna
and
make an
then
entrance.
and then he shows up. He shows up late,
And it's dead.
and it's over.
Over with.
It's over.
This is why you be humble. This is why you be humble. I was devastated, you know.
That's so sad.
People still put up to my mama's house and got CDs and stuff. Like it's still, you know, but
the rec
yeah.
center was not
over with. I don't think they ever let out. I think they rented it out again, but it was a while, man.
definitely no mixtape release parties.
I think I fucked it up for Union Point. My bad, man.
Greg lost his job.
You know, it's so crazy. It's no more Union Point police department, so I don't know what
it
it
was because of that
I might
mixtape
have fucked
release
it up,
party.
man. If I did, my bad.
They were like, man, we're not staffed for.
So many artists out of Union Point that aren't going to make it now.
Yeah, crazy because they'll never have their chance.
They're not gonna tell you this. I started that wave. They'll never tell you that. But before me, a lot of y'all wasn't rapping. They won't pay homage and say it, but it's okay. It's all right. I took a lot of backlash for y'all. I took a lot of nobody. That's why when I see y'all crying about supporting stuff, nobody rallied around me. Nobody gave me the co-sign. I just said I'm doing it, whatever, you know. So, but yeah, it's okay. Y'all ain't got to pay homage, but we know. It's okay.
Yeah. So I know you mentioned that you wanted to shout out some people. You've shouted out some folks throughout the episode. I want to give you the opportunity. If there's anyone that you think that you missed that you want to shout out and kind of what role they might have played for you.
I'll get the alarm ready.
Yeah.
Shout out Diz De Niro one more time. My guy.
De Niro Global.
De Niro Global Enterprise.
Big Global.
My guy.
Big Global.
My guy. I love you. My guy.
Big
That's my,
stock trading, rapping, motherfucker.
Everything.
Dinero,
everything.
Yeah.
Go to the club and make it rain, and go to work the next day like nothing happened.
Nothing.
My God.
That always.
Yeah, it's amazing.
He definitely is the definition of work hard, play hard.
Yeah.
I mean,
Man, I want to shout out Desi because it's even deeper than rap. Like, we real friends. Like, my mama stayed down the street from his mama. I used to walk to his house.
yeah, you guys used to trade Transformer toys
All
back
of that.
in the day.
We go way back. Like, since I was 7, 8. Like, this is my guy. And I told him, like, hey, bro, I'm a rap. And he was just like, hey, I want to rap too. I'm like, okay, come on. And so crazy is I never thought he would grow into a better rapper than me because Desi is nice.
Desi's nice.
Desi is nice. Walked in the club and threw so many ones that the livers sit down and sit down where the couch went. I'm gonna stand out. This is an outstanding outfit.
Yo, Henry
What?
literally references that.
Come
line.
on, man.
Hard ass bar.
I know.
Come
but,
on,
like,
man.
But the fact that he just spit it too,
He's the one.
that's
Clearly a
one
bar.
of Desi's apparently
He's the
legendary
one.
bars.
What? He's the one. And I seen him do
Libis
it. Like,
looked
walking
down and said, damn, where the couch
You
went.
threw that many ones? Come on,
The couch
man.
is gone.
It's over with.
There's
That's
just
my
money.
guy. It's super talented, but it's deeper than that. Like, I really like. That's my like. If he stopped rapping tomorrow, we still cool. I'm still gonna call him and like, hey, what's up? What you got going on? It's deeper than rap. We just happen to both rap, but that's my guy. Like,
But also, because I met y'all around the same time,
Yes.
y'all had a group that hasn't been mentioned
yeah,
yet.
we started as a duo. And
What was it called?
It was supposed to be Section 8 Dinero Gang.
Section 8.
Dinero Gang.
Section
to
8
represent,
Dinero
coming
Gang.
from the projects and
Yeah,
you know,
because he's from the same area.
yeah, we're from the group. Like, I want to say 8 minutes from each other. I used to walk to his house.
Yeah.
So it don't. And thing is, the group thing just didn't work off of when you young and finding yourself the music that he wanted to make. I didn't want to make. You know what I'm saying? And it's
Which
nothing
is-
personal. There's nothing wrong with that.
That's self-awareness.
Yeah,
I always say.
I didn't
self-awareness.
want to be that. You know what I'm saying? And but it's you can not do something and still be a fan of it. Like, the music he
course.
makes is fire.
100%.
It's fire. The shit Desi makes is counted, cut up. What? Perfect Imperfection with Schoolie. That's out right now. It's fire. I don't want to be that though.
You
You,
don't
know
want
what I'm
that,
saying?
yeah.
I don't want to be that. That's not for
You
me.
want to enjoy it.
Yeah. I enjoy it. I go in the car and play Cut Up on the. They drop Cut Up in the club. I lose my mind.
Yeah.
What? I've been in the club with this. When they drop Cut Up, I'm losing my damn mind. Cut Up is crazy.
Yeah.
What?
Which I don't think is even out yet, is it?
No, it's not.
Oh,
he ain't
man.
even dropped it
People
yet.
don't know about Cut Up.
Cut
Wait
Up
for
is
Cut Up.
crazy. Cut
Oh
Up.
man, I've heard it so many times. I felt like it was out.
When
yet.
Cut Up drops, he's out of here in 6 months. Remember I said this? I said it first here. When Cut Up drops,
This is an exclusive.
Desi Dinero is out of here. 6 months, he's out of here. We will not see him no more.
I'm going 4 months.
It might dead ass. I might
I'm
not.
going
He
3
might change
months.
his number. He's out of here. I'm telling you what's up. But
It's a hot record.
It's what?
Yeah.
When I came in here, they played this shit. I came in here. I think I came over here and they played it. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm like, this one of them one. Bitch named Chanel. I bought a Gucci. Really don't matter. I just want the coochie.
Coochie.
What? Told that little hoe she goofy. She nothing less than a 10 on me. Y'all blue cheese. Young fly nigga, but my name ain't Lucci. What? It's over. It's over. Like, yeah, he one of them ones. He's that
Yeah.
guy. He's like he's one of them.
That's
Like,
awesome.
yeah. So shout out Desi. You know what's up. It's my guy. I want to shout out my guy Kayati. Shout out my guy Kayati.
One more time.
His family call him Bobo.
Bobo.
Shout out,
I
Bobo.
love it.
The free Kayati is on the way. He look at my projects. He on all of them. Except the Dead Body Summer was just a short EP. But shout out Kayati. That's my guy. One of the meanest pens I've ever seen. He's rap, sing, do all that.
And that's coming from Penzel Washington.
Yes,
So
yes, nice.
Penn Affleck. Means a lot.
Nice, super nice. The St. Louis Superman. Straight up, he do it all. But shout out Cam. Cam wrote it. That's my guy. He will be on Heartbreak Hotel Volume 2. Shout out Aura and Silence, two of my favorite producers. Shout out Henry. Shout out Book. I love you. My guy. Shout out. Hey, Chop. I need you to come get on Heartbreak Hotel Volume 2. Shout out Chop. I want to shout out some guys from my town too, man, who doing it, who putting in work. 148 Reek. Shout out. I see you. D-Lo, I see you. J-Ray. Contraband Shouty, I see you. 706 Eli, I see you. NBA Chop, I see you. Mac Trey, I see you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep grinding, man. You know, I'm big on the 706, man. So y'all keep going up, man.
Yeah. We should do that every episode.
Little shout out segment.
Yeah, just because we get a lot of shout outs and you shout out pretty much everyone you can that they mention.
Yeah.
But like, it's so important.
Yeah. You got to show love to your people.
People are not here, you know.
I don't want one more shout out
Yeah.
too. Shout out to my baby mama.
Shout out baby mama.
Shout out to Miracle. You know what I'm saying?
Jamiracle?
Jamiracle, yes.
So you-
so ironic.
You almost were
Was a
Jamiracle
and
and
I'm
a
dang that
miracle.
Jamiracle.
Oh my God.
On God. That's funny how he works.
You can't make this shit
You
up,
can't make this
man.
shit up. Shout out Jamiracle.
I love that. That makes me so happy.
Father, forgive me that ratchet shit what I'm good at. My girl got 2 degrees. I still fuck her like a hood rat.
Come
soul.
on,
Shout out
man.
to you getting them 2 degrees. I love you.
Yeah, that's awesome. No, that's love. So Heartbreak Hotel Volume 2 is on the way.
Facts.
Is that what we can expect next?
Elite level rapping.
Elite level rapping.
Shout out Andrew Weaver too.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for the hook.
Andy.
Thank you for the vocals. I appreciate it.
You know that we'd love to have you on the podcast.
podcast.
Thank you for the vocals.
And I think that's on the way too. So
Yeah.
My guy.
perfect.
Thank
perfect.
you, man. But
So
yeah.
Dre, I think we've reached the final segment
All right.
of the One More Time podcast. Everyone loves it. It's their favorite. It's curated by my guy Henry with a 3 right here. Henry, where we at?
It's the rapid fire rampage.
All right. I've been watching this. I'm ready though.
Oh, so he's done his research.
Yeah, I'm ready.
He might think he's ready.
Something I didn't think of is that the more episodes we do, the more some of the guests might have seen a rampage.
Which
and
is
be
why you have
prepared.
to switch up the
I have
questions.
to change it a little more. Yeah.
Yeah.
I always change it
Because we
a
don't
little
want
bit.
Mr., writing
Yeah,
notes in his
yeah.
head, memorizing
Ultimate.
his answers.
Yeah, he's
he
the
would be,
ultimate.
yeah, he would. So if we think anything's up, maybe just give him like a really big curveball.
Okay. Well, I have my questions for now anyway. So you probably know how this works. He's going to do 3 different parts: short answer, this or that, and then word association.
All right.
So here we go. Starting off with the short answers. Dre Majesty, rapid fire rampage on the One More Time podcast. Let's get this thing started. And I think I might know the answer to this first one. But give us one rapper in your top 5 all time.
Oh, Pop.
Boom.
If it wasn't Pac,
Andre 3000.
Fellow Dre.
Yeah, my guy.
Give us one of your favorite bars of all time.
Favorite bars of all time. Ooh. Just off my freestyle, they put me in their top 5s. This the flow that make you come to grips with Pac dying. Shots fired like they heard another job's hired. Be spoke when you speak, cause I got mob ties. I could rap every song on my hard drive and look in God's eyes. I do this shit for all them hustlers, taking them car rides. My archives is full of dark vibes. Boy, your shit don't get no burn. You peroxide.
God bless.
That was Saha though. That was Saha the Prince. I love it. That's
One of the
genius.
greatest
That was
writers.
Genius.
Sci-Hi.
Yeah.
We'd love to have you on the podcast,
man.
Seriously.
Yeah, that was incredible though.
That was fire.
Give us one hobby of yours to get away from music.
Oh man. I'm reading.
It's a good one.
Basketball too, I hope.
What's your last book you've read?
The Power of Discipline. I forgot who it's by, but The Power of Discipline. That's what I'm reading right now.
Are you an audiobook guy or like an actual
Actually, like,
physical?
buy
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
One of the last few.
Yeah. He's the last of
I
the dying
like
breed.
to feel it.
There you go.
Okay. The U.S. government sends you a letter stating that you owe $1.6 million in taxes. What country do you go flee to?
Peru.
Shout out Peru. That was instant.
I'm not sure what the hip hop scene is like down there, but
I might just have to duck
Pop it
off.
off. Pop it off.
You heard of the guy from Peru? He's fire.
he's Penruvian. God, thanks, man.
If you were not a rapper, would you still be in the music industry? And if so, what would you be?
Nah, I wouldn't be in it.
Wouldn't be.
I would not be in it.
Just nothing else.
That's it.
It interests you.
Yeah.
I doubt it.
Not even managing Desi when he's out of here after cut up.
Oh man, I'm not managing all them strippers and drugs and all this shit. I'm not doing to keep him out no damn club. He on his own. You got a show at 8:30, man. Come on, man. What you doing? Nah, I'm
It's
straight.
8:29 and
Can
you're
you-
still getting a lap dance.
Can you give me some lean? No, I can't. Man, I'm out, man. I love you though.
The city of Atlanta decrees that you can only eat at one restaurant for the rest of your life. What is it?
Big Daddy's on Greenbrier.
Yeah.
Greenbrier on Campbellton. Big Daddy's Kitchen.
They have more than one location?
Yeah, there's one in College Park too.
Yeah.
There's one on
I think
Old
that's the
National.
one I've
Yeah.
heard of.
What's your favorite meal from there? What do you get?
Rib special.
Yeah, it's barbecue.
The ribs.
Okay, just for the people that don't know.
Yeah, they got a combo. If you ever in Atlanta, they got a special. You get meat and 2 sides. I always get the ribs. Either some days I get the catfish, but most times it be ribs, mac and cheese, and yams.
Ooh, I'm salivating right now.
Delicious.
I'm
It don't
hungry.
stop.
If you could work with any producer, alive or dead, who would it be?
Oh, Kanye.
Boom. Love that
That
answer.
was a good one.
Kanye gets a lot of love on here.
Yeah, I love Ye.
He does.
He gets a lot, I guess he's just, lovable guy.
Part 1 of the Rapid Fire Rampage in the books. Moving on to the this
You're doing well,
or
Jay.
that.
Keep it up.
Crushing it so far.
Yep.
Gotta say, record-breaking answers here. So this or that, I'm gonna give you 2 choices. You pick one. This or that. Rapid Fire Rampage, Dre Majesty. Writing or freestyling?
Freestyle.
Drums or flats?
Flats.
Shower or bath?
Shower.
Weed or alcohol?
Alcohol.
Laptop or phone?
Phone.
On stage or in the studio?
Studio.
TV shows or movies?
Movie.
Beach house or mountain cabin?
Beach house.
Short fling, deep relationship?
Deep relationship.
Day or night?
Night.
Mexico or Canada?
Canada.
Wow. That was unbelievable.
I don't even do short flings. I'm Heartbreak Dre, man.
Heartbreak Jay.
For real, man. I don't do no flings, man.
Probably the best this or that we've had on the show.
That was quick.
No flings, man.
I didn't
I
even get
felt
to
like it was
look
like
up.
a tennis match where I was like,
I was like getting ready to look up to see his answer, and then I had to look back down to the next one. It's unbelievable. Last part, word association. I'm gonna give you one word. Just give me the first word off the top of your head, right back at me. Here we go. Rapid Fire Rampage, word association with Dre Majesty. One more time, podcast. Smartphone.
iPhone.
Children.
My mom.
Stress.
Work.
Drip.
Fashion.
Basketball.
Curry.
Crypto.
Bitcoin.
Story.
Book.
Atlanta.
Falcon.
Why the stress with that one? That one came with
Move them niggas to Gwinnett. I'm sick of them, but go ahead.
Hey, the Braves moving cities has been
Get
working
all of them
out.
out of here. Man.
Get them all out of here. Nintendo.
Switch.
Bass.
Drum.
Boss.
CEO.
Lil.
Wayne.
Politics.
Bush.
Heartbreak.
Hotel.
The last one was a setup.
what a rampage.
What a rampage.
What an episode. This has been great, man.
I appreciate y'all,
We
man.
really do appreciate you coming on.
Have fun, man.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
we love to hear that. This has been another episode of the One More Time podcast.
Thank y'all for having me, man.
With Mr.
Got to.
Penzel Washington, Mr.
Penzel.
Penn Affleck, Penn
Heartbreak
Roethlisberger,
Two. Coming.
Heartbreak Hotel 2 coming soon, Mr.
On the
Heartbreak
way.
Dre.
On the way, you know.
That's right.
And until next week, Henry, what are we doing?
We're out of here.
We out.
Yeah.
Peace.
Bye-bye.
Pop that shit like one more time. They pop that one more time. Pop that shit like one more time. They pop that one more time. Oh. Hop up in that foreign skirt, no. All the homie, this shit tripping, no. Middle finger to the law.